What up, everybody? Once again, to all new members, I'd like to say thank you for joining. Hello, welcome to the ride. Just in case you didn't know, I got something in my throat. I was walking across some grass. Um, in case you didn't know, Our Time Now is not a social media site. Our Time Now is a social movement site. So, just in case you were wondering what it was, it's a social movement site with a social media aspect to it. What I mean by that is that we are going to be the biggest movement, black movement, all black movement, real black movement since the Nation of Islam around. That's what we're building towards. So we have a social media aspect where people can talk and laugh and giggle and post pictures and things of that nature, but we are strategizing or working to strategize to build a movement for black people only. And also black economics. That's the main biggest thing also is black economics. So we have a business aspect also. We need so people please start using the web store. It's there for a reason. I mean, it's not there for show. It's not like a turn signal on a car that most people don't ever use. I mean, use the web store. If you got a toothbrush to sell, put it on the site. What's the worst that can happen? Somebody want to buy a used toothbrush. Maybe they want to use it to clean their shoes. I don't know. Sell it for $1. I don't know. But anyway, just use it. It's okay. It is not gonna bite you. Um, now, now we got the housekeeping thing out of the way. So thank you for joining. Um, got a real problem. Problem is the disrespect of people that join the site. What I mean by that is that when you join Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Instagram, etc., for the most part, you use your uh, Hotmail, Outlook, Gmail, Yahoo, whatever. Use your real email address for these accounts. Now, generally speaking, they send you an email verifying your email, and then you click through and go through there. We here at Our Time Now, at the moment, have been using the honor system, where basically you just sign in and you just keep it moving. Let's get to the movement. It's like going to Disneyland. You go go pay for the ticket. You give it to the ticket person, and then you just go into the park. You ain't got to verify that the funds was in your account first, and then go back. You get my point. So. Uh, we've been rolling on the honor system. Problem that we've been having is that a lot of people are joining the site and giving fake information. Now, whatever you want to call yourself, I'm not really tripping. If you want to call yourself Bobo the Dodo, I don't care. But I mean, we want to get the real email address because we email members about any issues or complaints or concerns or even something good. And we want to make sure that the information is passed on because we could be saying, hey, meet up at blah and you can get a free Our Time Now t-shirt or something like that, because the different, I'll just call them for argument's sake right now, the different ward captains in different states and stuff like that might have some free shirts or something like that they can give out to you. But if you got a fake email and that's the only way that you're getting the information, guess what? You ain't getting it. Number two, the biggest problem is that you obviously are disrespecting the site. Reason I say that because you give Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, and all these other people your real information. Even going as far as when you, and you know who you are, when you were blocked, banned, suspended off of Facebook, they asked for your driver's license or your passport or your birth certificate or something like that, and some of you probably gave it to them. I know it's people out there that gave Facebook their vital information when you didn't need it when you signed up. But you give it to them anyway because you have to have your Facebook fix and you want to stay on their site, so you gave them your information. That happened to probably go to the government, but that's beside the point. So you gave them your information, but you won't even give us a real email address. I mean, if you're that scared of giving a real email address, so people can contact you and say, hey, thank you for joining the site. This is what's going on and everything, because we're going to be instituting a newsletter also. So, I mean, we want to send this information because it is race-related information that we're sending out about business and news and everything else. So we want to send this information to you. If you don't want it, then just let one of the admins know, and we can just, remove you. You can go back to Facebook or Twitter or wherever the hell you came from. Because we don't need people who don't trust us, because the whole point of unity is everybody working together for a common goal. Everybody getting together for a common goal. We are all black. We are all working for the betterment, or at least I'm hoping that's the reason you came to the site, is we're working for the betterment of the race. I walk around, check out my t-shirt. I know I'm fat, don't worry about that. It says, I met God, she's black. I walk around with this shirt on around a whole bunch of white folks. You know what kind of looks I get? You know how many looks I care about? None. I look at these people like, whatever. In my world, God is black. Why? Because I'm black. If my God ain't black, then hell, I'm praying to somebody else's God, which means I think less of myself. I don't think any less of any member on Our Time Now. I care, about your well-being as much as I care about myself, because without you, there is no Our Time Now. All I ask is that you take one step towards us, and we'll take 2 steps towards you. We already did the one step because we have the site available for you to come to, because you said, or you thought that you were tired of the bad treatment that you were getting on Facebook and Instagram and all these other sites that were constantly monitoring you and not allowing you to speak as a human being and as an adult, having free thoughts in your head. So we took that one step. Second step is when you came on the site, somebody said hello to you. Now, for the people who answered back and said hello, cool. For the people who were rude and didn't say anything, that only gonna last so long. Because if you ain't saying nothing, that means you ain't on the site, which means we're gonna delete you too. Because we don't need numbers. SEAL Team 6 supposedly went and got Bin Laden. It was only about 10 of them. You don't need thousands of people to have an effective army. Sometimes having too many people is a problem. So if you don't want to be on the site, I understand, because if you can't drop the shackles that bind you to your mental slavery as far as not trusting your own people, then maybe you do need to go back to Facebook and be a Facebook slave. Begging them to unblock your account, begging them to let you post something about Malcolm X or Martin Luther King, or express your anger about the next black man, woman, or child killed in America. Maybe you want to be doing that over there. Maybe you need to do that. But, if you don't trust us, then you can definitely go back. So that's basically something that, in the immortal words of Peter Griffin from Family Guy, that's something that grinds my gears. I have no problem in talking to anybody about anything. If I don't know, I'll go find out. But I ask for and I demand the same respect from you that I would give you. So let's respect each other, because it's not me. Like I said, it's not a me thing. It's a we thing. You're disrespecting every other member on the site by being disingenuous with your deceit. So if you don't want to be on the site, just let us know, and we'll happily help you go back to Facebook. Ain't no big deal. For the people who give us the information to get the emails, cool. Because that goes a long way to showing us, hey, you really see the vision. You see what's going on. You see what we are trying to do. We're not trying to hurt nobody. I ain't spamming nobody. I've sent one email. One. And it ain't to tell you that your account is blocked because you posted something that didn't meet our community standards. But if you like those, till next time, it's our time now.